So guys, today our series, the top 5 most haunted places, is finally start. And today, I am finally gonna tell you which is the number 1 most haunted place in our country. The first ever. The most haunted place of India where you should never ever go. No one even likes to go here. Here, it's not the spirits of 200, 300 people. Here, there is the spirit of just one person. Just one person's spirit. But that alone is enough to stop anyone's heartbeat, to take anyone's life. That's why this place is our country's most haunted place. As I always say, if you are watching this video at midnight, then be a little alert. Because this isn't just a story. This isn't just a story, this is a horror story. Before starting this channel, subscribe to see more such horror, mysterious, and historical videos. Now this story begins. So guys, our country's most haunted place is in Tamil Nadu state. In Chennai city of Tamil Nadu, there is a bungalow named F2 building. I won't be able to give you the exact address, but I will tell you its complete horror story. And guys, I hope you understand that this is our country's most haunted place. Meaning, its terror is very different. And perhaps it should be, because my team and I had also thought about visiting the one from the 4th out of this series, the Arya Colony one, which is our country's second most haunted place. We visited it and came back. We didn't face that much trouble there. But we wanted to visit this one in Tamil Nadu too. But we got a red light that go in here is not without danger. This place is very, very terrifying. We had sent someone, and he said, "Bro, here even the phone screen starts flickering." And it wasn't just him saying it. All the people nearby say that even phone screens start flickering. Because the negative energy here is the most different, the most terrifying. And why that is, you will find out. And if we understand why this is the number 1 haunted place, then many questions arise. Like, why is it haunted? Who saw it first? Who saw it first? We don't know about that. But recently some of my subscribers and also told me that there is a recent story about this place which I will now tell you. This story begins in the year 2014, when a boy who lived in Chennai, his name was Vishnu, and he worked as an assistant director in Chennai. And recently a movie set had been set up near him, in Valmiki Nagar, and this house is also near Valmiki Nagar. And his house was in Chennai. It was only about 30 minutes away from Valmiki Nagar. Only 30 minutes, and now this shoot in Valmiki Nagar was happening on an open road. It was a set for around 1200 at night, from around 1200 a.m. to 500 a.m., and Vishnu was very sleepy. He wasn't able to do any work properly. The director was also scolding him. He scolded him once. "What is all this? Why aren't you working properly?" Then Vishnu said, "No, I'll do it properly. I'll do is around 12:30. Then the director scolded him very strongly one last time. Vishnu's mood was also completely spoiled. He was fully spoiled. Then the director said, "Okay, the next set will be set up at 300 a.m., so for the next 2.5 hours you guys sleep. Or go home or something." Vishnu thought, "Now if I leave, it will take me half an hour to go, half an hour to come, meaning I'll only get an hour's rest. That doesn't make much sense to me. It's better that I sleep somewhere nearby here. And I'll come back to the set in 2.5 hours. Then Vishnu started roaming around a bit near the bungalows, thinking that if I get to sleep for a while in some bungalow it's Sarah. But all the bungalows' lights were off. However, there was one bungalow which was a bit dilapidated, but a light was on. Then he thought, "Let me see tonight. Maybe I'll go inside. I'll ask if someone is there." He went inside and saw the door was already open. He went inside the door, peeked a little, and saw that on a sofa on the ground floor, a girl was sitting. Then he asked, "Can I come in?" Then that girl said, Yes, please come in here. I wait every night, wondering which new person will come here now." Then Vishnu said, "Why, what is it like here?" Then the girl said, "Oh no, people think this is a ghost bungalow. People come here to find ghosts, but they run away before 500 a.m. Then Vishnu said, "Okay, fine." Then Vishnu also asked the girl, "Are you also here to find ghosts and all?" The girl said, "Actually, my father has thrown me out of the house, so I stay in this house sometimes." Then Vishnu said, "Okay, fine. Anyway, I'm sleepy, I came here to sleep. But now that I found you here, I feel a bit safer." After hearing all this, the girl actually didn't say anything, and Vishnu fell asleep. At exactly 300 a.m., his eyes opened, and he ran out from there because he was very late. And the set was actually only 3-4 minutes away from that house, so he reached there easily. He easily did all his work. The set at Cerro, everything was completed. Everything was completed in about half an hour, around 3:30 a.m. or so. Then, around 30:30, he was talking with his friends. His friends asked him, "Hey bro, where did you disappear to? After 1200 we didn't see you at all. Where did you go?" Then Vishnu said, "Hey, there's this building next to us, this one, which is completely dilapidated, named F2 building." I had stopped there. All his friends fell silent after hearing this. His friend said, "Bro, do you know where you are coming from?" Vishnu said, "No yeah." His friend said, "Bro, if you had stayed in that house until 5 a.m. bro, your death was certain there." Vishnu said, "Bro, what are you saying?" Then he said, "Bro, these things are true. That house is inhabited by spirits. Bro, before 500 in the morning, the spirits there completely melt a person's soul, which will cause anyone to die." After listening to his friend's words, Vishnu laughed. He said, "Oh bro, there's nothing there. I went there and came back here. And besides, I wasn't alone in that house. There was a girl with me. And the lights were all on here." His friend said, "Bro, we are telling the truth. It's not just us, these things are spread all over Chennai. No one returns alive from there. Bro." Then Vishnu said, "Let's make a bet. Let's do one thing, we go there and we go and test it out. Anyway, it's only about 3:30-400 now. There's an hour left for 500. I will return alive from there after 500 a.m. His friend said, "Bro, if you return alive from there, thank God, we don't want you to make any bets or anything." Then Vishnu said, "Please, let's go and see once. You will also feel satisfied in your heart." He forced them a lot. Then, taking them all, he went to the front of the F2 building. Now this was the moment when they all stood in front of that bungalow, and Vishnu was about to go inside. This story is now going to become very interesting. It is going to take a very different turn. Before that, I would like to tell you one more incident. Many years ago, a reporter had gone to meet a professor. That professor believed in the paranormal world, believed in ghosts, spirits, witches. But that reporter did not believe at all. He didn't believe at all. But such things happened with that professor, which he told the reporter, that if anyone hears them, they will also believe that ghosts, spirits, and souls exist in this world. If you want to hear these stories, you can listen to them in the Agyat series, which is exclusively available on the Tap app. And guys, people often ask me too whether ghosts, spirits, witches, all these things exist or not. What is the truth? You will find out the truth here in these stories of the professor. Now, back to the story. Vishnu was standing outside the house and told them all, "If I come out of this house alive after 500 a.m., then I want a huge party from you guys at a hotel." Then they all said, "Even if you don't go inside, we will give you a party. We have no problem. Just worry about your life, dude." Then he said, "I have no worry. I know we'll come out alive from inside." Saying this, he went inside the bungalow. Vishnu had now gone inside the house. He went in and looked. Inside, the light on the ground floor was on again. He went a little further inside and saw that there was no one. That girl was not there. He called out 2-3 times. He searched the entire ground floor properly, but that girl was not found. Then, for some reason, he started hearing suffocation sounds from the first floor. As if someone couldn't breathe, someone was writhing in pain. He ran upstairs. There he saw that in the corridor, that same girl was standing, but she was looking towards a bedroom. Right outside the bedroom, she was standing. He said to her, "Hey, where were you, Yar? I've been looking for you for so long, and what are you doing standing here?" He went to that girl and saw what she was looking at in the bedroom. "Let me also see." He looked towards the bedroom. He saw that on the fan a woman was hanging, strangled, and that girl was also looking at her. Shocking, Vishnu ran towards the girl hanging on the fan, and he lifted her legs a little upwards so that she wouldn't be strangled, she wouldn't die. He shouted at the girl, "And help me?" She didn't say anything. She was just standing there, watching. Then Vishnu said, "Hey, come quickly, no." Then he looked at the face of the girl who was hanging above, and it was the same face as that girl's. Those two girls were not different. Those two girls were one. Then both those girls started laughing at Vishnu. Vishnu got very scared seeing this. His heartbeat became very fast. Leaving them both, pushing them, He ran out from there and ran towards the ground floor. He saw that on the ground floor, no lights were on that he had seen earlier. He looked towards the door was closed. He kept trying to open the door, but the door wouldn't open either. He looked at the clock. The clock showed 5:30. His friends had said, "Vishnu, come out before 5:00, otherwise that spirit will mutt your soul and kill you." But it was already past 5. And now the door wasn't opening. So Vishnu was just thinking, what should I do now? And then he heard a sound that from the stairs, someone was coming down. The sound of muffled footsteps was coming, and someone was laughing very quietly and moving towards Vishnu. Then he finally saw that the girl had come downstairs. She was coming towards him. This girl's face had turned completely pale. Her eyes were bulging out. She was just coming towards Vishnu laughing. And Vishnu fainted right there. And his friends broke down the door with a jolt and saw Vishnu. And they all had seen that girl. Everyone. All are witnesses to this thing. And then they rushed Vishnu towards the hospital because Vishnu's condition was very bad. The doctors, after seeing Vishnu, said, "Bro, we will have to keep him in the ICU." He was kept in the ICU. His friends used to stay there sometimes. They would come occasionally. One guy would come and stay there at midnight. Then Vishnu would start complaining every morning. "Yar, you guys stay here at night. Whenever I get up to go to the toilet at midnight for some reason, I hear the sound of that girl laughing in the corridor. It feels like she is watching me from somewhere. So please stay here." Because he was very scared. And he was admitted for 4 days. And for all 4 days he kept saying this. But on the 5th day, he died of cardiac arrest. Vishnu died forever. But what is the real story of that house? Who haunts that house? Let's see. This story is from the year 2007, when a happy family used to live there. A very happy family used to live there. And in that family, there was a girl named Anushka. Her mother and father loved her very much. Like they loved her a lot. She was the most beloved in the house. And Anushka had a boyfriend. And she used to meet him every night. One day her father found out that Anushka meets some boy every night. But Anushka was not ready to tell about these things. She wasn't admitting it at all. So her father said, "To end the confusion, let's get her married. Anyway, she isn't admitting that she has a boyfriend. Let's get her married. There's no sorrow in this." Then, and her marriage was fixed. 3 days before the wedding, Anushka told her boyfriend, "Let's run away tonight." Her boyfriend said, "Yes, okay." Anushka kept waiting from night. She kept waiting. She kept calling her boyfriend. Her boyfriend wasn't answering the phone, he was just disconnecting. She waited from 8:00 p.m. until 5:00 a.m. And at 5:00 a.m. her wait ended because she committed suicide. On that same bed, on the fan where we had seen that Anushka was hanging, on that same fan, she hung herself and took her own life through suicide. And from the day Anushka committed suicide, her parents could also not live happily there. Her parents also used to see her spirit in that house, laughing, screaming, crying. And since then, it is also said that no one even went near her house. Her parents also shifted away to America. But still people say that every night, they see that at exactly 8:00 p.m., a girl opens the doors of that house, waiting for her lover, that he will come, her lover. And every morning at 5:00 a.m., she closes these doors. It is said that sometimes people have seen through the windows of that house, that the girl sits there and just cries, waiting for someone. And whoever does not leave that house before 5:00 a.m., Anushka's spirit strangles their throat and takes their life. Or often it is seen that cases of cardiac arrest or heart attacks happen in that house. And if the person even survives, still, after 4-5 days, that person dies in the hospital or near his home. And that's it. And in this entire series, I haven't taken the name of Kuldara anywhere. Haven't taken the name of Bangar. Haven't taken the name of Dumas Beach. Haven't taken the name of Delhi Cantonment Road. Because perhaps everyone knows about them. And to be genuine, those are very overrated places. Many paranormal investigators have gone there and haven't found anything that's special. And in the end, I just want to say to you, in the light of the morning, you may live alone. But in the darkness of the night, you can never be alone. And perhaps it's possible that even now, someone is sitting around you watching you. Just that it might not be a human. Thank you.